When I was around 6, I used to share a room with my cousin. One early morning, I woke up and noticed he wasn't in bed. At first, I thought maybe he'd just rolled over or gone to the bathroom. But the room was quiet. Too quiet. The dim light from the window barely reached the corners, and my heart started pounding. I tiptoed to my aunt and uncle's room, thinking maybe he'd wandered in there while I was asleep. But it was empty. The hallway stretched out in silence, and for the first time, the house felt enormous. I was alone. Really alone. I stepped outside, hoping to catch a glimpse of him, or at least hear some sound of life. That's when I noticed the fog. Thick, swirling fog, wrapping around the yard like a blanket. I could barely see past the end of the driveway. Everything seemed still. No cars, no neighbors, no birds, no dogs barking. Just me, standing there, feeling like I'd stumbled into some strange, quiet world. I ran toward the backyard, thinking maybe our dog would be out there. But he wasn't. Then I remembered the old treehouse at the far end of the yard. Maybe my cousin had climbed up there to play? I ran as fast as I could, stepping over the damp grass, but the treehouse was empty too. The ladder swayed slightly in the breeze, creaking softly, and I froze for a moment, unsure if I should go closer. Alone, scared and shivering, I crouched behind the treehouse wall, hugging my knees, trying not to cry. The fog wrapped around me, muffling every sound, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd been dropped into a world where nothing else existed. Time seemed to stretch on forever. Eventually, voices drifted from the kitchen. My aunt had returned with my cousin. He had woken up sick that morning, fever, stomachache, the works. And the dog? Just wandering the neighborhood, like he often did. Looking back, I can't help but laugh. I had hidden behind a treehouse, convinced something terrible had happened, when in reality, everything was fine. But at 6 years old, the fog, the silence, and being completely alone had felt like the scariest thing in the world.